Good morning, sunshine. Yo, yo. Come on, make it. Alrighty, good morning guys. Got a little bit of rest. Today's video, we're going to be pouring a basement. And it's going to be a fun one. We have Dean, Luke, Briar, new kid Eli, Luke, Chelsea, and I. We got 7 people. It's probably going to be a record for being overstaffed for once and not struggling, which is going to be nice because I don't have much left in the tank. I'm whooped after this week. Today will be 125 yards total for the week. So it's a lot of concrete, especially when it's tearing it out, prepping it. It's not just like new construction. So stay tuned. It's going to be a good video, guys. I'm going to hopefully be able to do a little bit more filming and a little less sprinting around with my head cut off. So I'm just going to make sure the trowel machine's good to go and get it loaded on the trailer for Luke and Eli. And then I'm going to head to the job, make sure we had enough lights, stuff like that. So let's start our day one step at a time. It's just after 5:30. We've got mud at 7, and the pump truck usually gets there about a half an hour early. So 6:30 pump truck. We've got basically an hour, which I kind of consider that concrete time. Like, you got to be there, help them set up, stuff like that. So it's pretty much the same as having concrete at that time. The trowel machine looks good. Not sure how much gas, enough to get us started. We got wrecked fuel on the truck. I have float blades here. If it was just me and Chelsea and Luke, I would be very worried about this, but with Trent and Dean, 2 of us could have to leave and the basement would still be fine. So all right, I'm just gonna sit down and make sure that my math is right on these square footages. Yeah, right under 2,000. Divided by 80, divided by 4, times 5.15. It's 33 yards. That's what I told them. All right, I'm gonna get to the job so that I can get tools out. I think that's all I need. Pretty nice morning. Sun's actually out pretty early. Yeah, just after 6. All right, I got the machine, got the trowel machine. I'm gonna head to the job and start getting tools out. All right, I just got off the phone with the concrete company. They did not have me down for a pump today. And, you know, I'll have to check my videos. I'm almost positive I said I need 4 trucks and a pump. I called 2 weeks ago. But I've also been burning the midnight oil, so I very well could have glossed over the pump part and didn't clarify that I also need a pump truck. So I'm not mad about it. They're doing some maneuvering. It's just going to be a little bit delayed. My heart sank, and I was thinking back to the old days of wheelbarrowing the entire basement, which I'd be fine with, but the guys would not be happy. It'll work out. I feel bad if it's my fault, or I'm annoyed if it's not my fault. I don't know which one it is, but these are good guys. We'll get it figured out, and we'll pour some concrete one way or the other. Get a sip of coffee, and we'll start this day. Yeah, this ground's all solid. We'll have the pump truck pull right up here. Trucks can pull around here and wash out here. That'll be perfect. Just getting these last lines chalked where the laser couldn't reach the other day. Then we'll get tools out. They were able to figure out the pump truck situation, and we got a trailer pump on the way. All right, I just disconnected the sump pump. Gonna find a way to hang this other light just so we have some light in this darker corner for us to work, not for the video. Well, I guess it'd be both. Yeah, I just need a way. Morning. Oh, you know what? I didn't grab him boots. These are 13s. Perfect, never mind. Luke, why don't you just get out tools and hand them to Eli and he can just carry them. Bring them around back. There's a doorway, a Bilko. It's like a bump out in the wall with a hole in the top. And we can hand tools down that way. I did a basement one time and it was during a thunderstorm and the power went off. And it was before, making myself sound like an old guy. It was before we had battery tower lights though. And we just had string lights going everywhere. It was a big basement, probably half this size, 1,000 square feet or so. And the power went out. So I honestly, left hand held my iPhone, right hand held the trowel and finished the whole basement that way. That was a tiring day. It's a lot of work being that awkward. Not having both hands. All right, I think this will work. There we go. That'll do. Yep, all those. So that's called a bull float, B-U-L-L. I like to set the screed boards where we'll need them. And I don't know about these. These are kind of just backups. Good morning, sunshine. You got your bull float with you? I want to use that light guy. All right, pump truck just pulled up. We're gonna get the hoses hooked up, ready to rock. Using Wilby concrete today. They're good guys. Closer to me. There you go. We got 7 guys. We can pull a little mud. Yep. Maybe one.
So this guy?
Maybe one more. Yeah, one more. You want to put like a board across here with a ratchet or something? Keep it from...
You said that was going to start where you're at?
You're close, right, Luke?
Yeah.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, I got the plan.
I think that's right. Catch. No more teeth. Time for dentures.
Hold on, push on it.
Push on it.
No, push on it.
There you go. Yep.
Got it?
Yep.
So hold it right there, baby. Okay. This is going to be the hard one.
There's a lot of pressure on these hoses, so that's why these clamps are so big. Yo, yo, yo. Right up here.
You ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Oh, that's the wrong foot. Hey, you got 2. I need a left, and you need a right. Oh. Hey, you got your bull float?
Yep.
Let's party. Got about 6.5 in that corner. So you'll get a feel for it, Eli. You're just going for 5 inches. So it's always better to leave it a little too high than too low, because we're going to be raking it. If it's too low, we have to rake it back up and then back up. So if you're going to be one, be a little high, then low. But you're doing good.
Where are we stopping off? So we're going to right back around? Or?
Yeah, this is pretty much as far. If we could just get to this post so we have that as a wet pad. Mud in the boot. Mud in the boot.
If I do, I won't mean it.
So we don't use a pump super often. That's why I'm having you come along, because you won't do this about maybe 4 times a summer at the most. Usually we'll use a buggy or something, like if it's like a patio. So that's called a come along. Or a rake. All right, we're pretty caught up. Can you run this for a minute? I need to go hit the wall. So if you have a spot like this, you can just take your come along and do that, like that.
It's mud. Don't hit that pad. Push it into this area. Alright. Oh, I found the wall. Okay, run.
Cornered money. Yep. Watch your boots. On the money, Eli. On the money. Tidbit high right there. All that's good. Okay, there you go. It'll buy you a little time.
Take your time, but hurry up.
This is still the 3rd truck?
And you can almost go fishing out of it.
Okay. I can breathe now. That's pretty nice. Finished up. We got a tiny bit more to go. We're just trying to get tools out of the way. Nice save, Dean. All right, just finishing up this, getting a 5-gallon bucket of mud, and then we will puddle our way out and jump up. So there's gonna be stairs here, so this finish doesn't have to be perfect. We'll still hit it and it'll be smooth, but it's not as important as the rest of the floor. It's about perfect.
Big piece here.
Take your kitty litter.
Come on, dude. Let me help you. Ready? Tell me when you're ready.
I'm just gonna grab the wall. You just gotta get me out.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
Got it?
Yep. We just fluff our foot holes and try not to fall in. How's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Good.
Okay, so looks like 8302.
You're all set.
Thank you. Do you
Thank
need
you
a
much.
receipt?
No, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Have a good day.
You too. All right, we're gonna head down and see if we can hop on it yet. We got 3 finishers on this job, so this should go a lot easier and smoother than normal compared to doing the whole thing by myself. All right, so you're just gonna kind of push it off. You're gonna grab it, and I'm gonna grab the back of the cage and try to take most of the weight. I got the cage, you get the handles.
Yep.
Hold the handles.
Yep.
Got it?
Yep.
Got the handles?
Yep. Got it. Let it go. Got it.
one-handing on knee skis.
Okay.
Yep. Nice job. All right, you guys good?
Yep.
Have fun. Thank you. I'll be right back. All right, we're gonna go cut that driveway from yesterday because it's a hot, sunny day.
Am I needing to come with you?
Yes, if you could help me chalk lines. The saw's already there full of gas. I just need to zip those cuts and then I can come right back here. I've got total faith in Trent and Dean. If they get in trouble or anything, there's a pump sprayer, that's easy trowel.
Oh.
Alright, we're just heading down to the job and we are not taking the highway home. This is like, what, the 5th mile probably of stop and go traffic. They're doing road repairs in the other lane and 94 is a very busy highway, so we're going to have to take back roads home, which is going to be a little slower, but we still should be fine. Alright, we got that saw cut. Thank you much.
Yep.
I gotta hop it down and hopefully they are not struggling in the basement. Brought the machine back, that way I can do yard work whenever we're done tonight. How's it going? Good? Oh yeah. It's go time. Gotta love it. Did I bring the strap back here?
Yeah.
So I think if you can hook it to something on the back side of the bucket, we'll gain a lot of leverage and height by you being able to tip it. So we'll go there, wrap it down to here. Up. Are your hooks good? Go up. They're finished curling. All right, go up. Come on, make it. I don't think it's gonna make it. Might get to the edge. Oh, come on. Back up. The end is in sight for the week. But 20 more years. A little lower. Yeah, that's perfect right there.
Was that better?
Yeah,
How's that?
good. Is that tightened on itself?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're hooked.
Whoa, Hold on, not yet. He's got a hand, or he's got to hit a spot.
Whoa. little tough to scrub. Huh? It's a little tough to scrub like this.
I bet. You want him to turn you a little bit? Go on the other side?
I think that's good enough under the stairs.
Yeah.
Heavy load. Yeah.
Just sit right on the wall.
Look at that.
That's how you do that.
All right, there we go. We're gonna cover it up. I'll come back tomorrow morning and throw some saw cuts in it. Alrighty guys, the guys just left. I'm gonna go double check. We don't have any tools around the side. It went money. So happy with how that turned out and really glad I called Trent and Dean. Turned out really nice. It was a nice hand finish, which I like doing when I can and I have the time. I'm gonna come back tomorrow with a soft cut, probably late morning, and get her cut. Oh, see, I did have some tools. Always stir your washout bucket. Get the cream off the bottom. Don't leave your brush in there, otherwise you ruin it. And that way you don't ruin your bucket. You get the cream off the bottom. Just like that. All right, I'm gonna go home for good for the day. Alrighty guys, just got back to the shop. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a fun one. It was the new kid Eli did awesome. Really happy to get him in a few weeks. Trent and Dean did great. The basement turned out great and the week is finally over, which is also great. Wow, didn't realize how red my eye is. Got splashed pretty good with some concrete. I'm gonna go put some eye drops in. Thanks for hanging out. It's been a crazy long week. We've got 30 more long weeks of the season probably left, so stay tuned. It's gonna only go up from here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, we'll see you on the next one.